Forget gas fireplaces and granite countertops. Soon, hot property listings could prominently feature things like wheelchair ramps and other accessible designs. That's according to a Toronto realtor who specializes in barrier-free property listings. And as you found out, Philip, business is booming.
No, that's right. John Kerr, he's one of only 2 real estate agents in the province who specializes with clients with disabilities. He says that demand is through the roof. I met up with him recently when he showed one property. A guided tour of this condo for rent in the Distillery District from Brian Borst's perspective highlights some of the things many of us don't think of, like can a wheelchair fit under the sink? And can you reach the taps from a seated position?
Nice, very nice.
Is the balcony barrier-free?
Great, that's perfect, very nice.
Can the kitchen appliances be reached?
I was very impressed with the layout and the fact that pretty well everything in here is accessible.
Demand for these kinds of units is on the rise as an aging population looks for properties with no stairs that can accommodate mobility devices.
Your full-size washer dryer.
This agent has written the book on barrier-free living and says demand for accessible properties will grow, so money spent on accessibility modifications is a good investment.
If you love where you live, absolutely, spend some money, modify your home, as long as it's done professionally, so that they can continue to live there as long as they want.
And when it does come time to move, Kerr says the accessibility features can help sell the home as long as it's done right. Although often real estate agents advise homeowners to remove modifications that they assume could put off buyers.
When you're listing a house that has modification, has accessibility features, don't take them out. Absolutely not. Market those homes with those features.
And there's a move to have more builders think about designing homes with accessibility in mind.
Think about the future. Many people do not want to go into long-term care facilities when they're older. Many people want to live in their own homes. So why not build something that can be easily modified as your bodies change, as your needs change? Everybody's going to age. The reality is everybody is going to have some kind of physical disability simply because of aging.
Now, that's a really interesting concept. So these buildings could have accessibility access even though the people that live there aren't disabled.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Dwight. The Rick Hansen Foundation, headed by Rick Hansen, the man in motion, has been pushing for all buildings to be accessible and be rated on their accessibility. And he just says it makes good business sense.
Usually minor accommodation costs and any of the infrastructure requirements to make Canada fully accessible will be more than mitigated and offset by the economic benefits of returning people back to work, having them contribute meaningfully to our country.
So Hansen's Foundation is already training people for the certification, and that's providing people with disabilities with jobs.
Win-win. All right.
Sure is.
Thank you for bringing that to us, Philip.
No problem.